We can honestly try both. I don't know if these are the only planes we have available, or if we can unlock more. Stick with the default for now. Oh, I hit play, but yes, that works. That works. I hit play, but I was thinking, oh, that means go back to the previous menu. There we go. So once again, this is Fold and Fly. We got a review key for this one through Keymailer. And I don't know, the game looked very tranquil. Looked very cool and tranquil. I do think there is some form of objectives. Like, here we go. Pick up the little trinkets. Boop, boop. Oh, I'm going fast. I got a combo. Hell yeah. So there are trinkets to capture. And of course, you're a paper airplane, so you can't really, like, ascend too much. Is this a portal? What is this? Mostly about falling... Oh, hit the wall. Okay, I think that's a boost, but I just crashed into the wall. So I think this game isn't so much flying as it is falling with style. Worlds. Oh, you can generate worlds based on a saved seed if you felt so inclined. That's kind of cool. Play again. So it's the kind of game like I was kind of describing earlier. Not the kind of game that you would, like, play for hours on end, but good for moments of just kind of playing it for a little bit, just to kind of pop in and have a good old time. There's like numbers in the bottom, and I guess like you're building combos for flying close to things, maybe. So if I shoot through this little gap right here, whip, 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 whip. Okay, never mind. Trying to figure out what would be what are things that give you more points. Register your first high score. I sure did. Playing this while high would be fucking wild. Yeah, playing this while high, playing this while like in like any sort of VR mode would be fucking trippy as hell. Wait, wait, wait. Like how there's like little wrinkles. There's little wrinkles that have formed in our plane. Yeah, so so again, the game that I first thought of when I first saw this was Super Flight. Oh god, I lost my juice. Oh, I crashed. Was a Super Flight, which I think is the name of the game. I feel like I should double check. I keep name dropping that game. Would be very silly. That was not it. No, yeah, the game I was thinking of was Super Flight, which is on crazy sale, by the way. It's 80% off. Was it hanging a bit? Here, let me turn the settings down a little bit. It wouldn't shock me if it was being a little silly. Turn off motion blur. I could sort of set it to low. I could always turn it down further. See if that helps. Definitely feel free to let me know if you're seeing like the game struggling at all, or if like you see, or if my webcam screen starts to, or webcam part of the screen gets a little sad. Where's the little dude? What's the dude? Going fast now. Ooh, I got all of them. All right, here's the portal. Why make it? Okay, we'll catch the wind. Catch the wild wind. Because it's procedural generation, there's not necessarily any like, oh god, you have to follow this path. But I think you're supposed to find these little fellers. Can I go through here? Oh, dangerous. Dangerous, but I fucking tried it. I'm guessing replay doesn't replay the same seed. I'm guessing it gives you a different seed. I could be wrong, though. But anyway, yeah, hopefully it's better now. Hopefully. Woo, 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 woo. Also, flying through the little cloud fellers, I don't think does anything for you, but it does look kind of cool. The combo, baby. Yeah, there's a little dragonfly fella. I think going for them is risky. I'm gonna try it. Especially when there's sometimes like clustered inside of these kinds of areas. Yeah, not quite, not quite. Oh, they're in pairs. Oh, I just saw it says a pair of dragonflies. Go right for that one. I'm fucking going for it, baby. Going for it. Oh. The bottom right, it shows I have 1 out of 2. Now, if I go for this one, oh, I've got an out. There's like a little gap. Or this way, this way. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm dead. So I technically collected. I just died before I could, you know, capitalize on it. Is the stream looking any better now that we've adjusted a couple things down? As I could lower things additionally, more additionally. Oh my god. Especially when things get like pretty action-packed. It gets pretty busy. Maybe I should be just aiming more downwards. I'm worried that like if you reach the bottom, the game will just auto end. Ooh, what's this? Portal. Oop. Mega lag. Oh my god. Whatever that was, the game had to really think about it. Now we're in the stormy zone. Stormy weather. Oop. I really want the oh, I really want the thing. That's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. It was dangerous as well. Taking it. Oh, it's risky. Whoa, buddy. Oh, mama. And I don't want to, like, go down too much. I want to make sure I'm trying to, like, jump in to grab things when possible. To grab them or to crab them? That is the question. Woo! Of course, we're a paper airplane and we're going through a thunderstorm. Seems a questionable decision. Whip, whip. We're dipping. We're dipping. We're diving. We're ducking. We're dodging. We're dicking and we're shitting. Oh, I'm going for it. Going for it. Back into the wall. Don't hit the wall. Oh, I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll get this one instead. Second. Whoa. Okay. Another portal. So maybe the idea is if you get 2 of them, you go through the portals, and then you get launched to a new area. I went to a teleporter. Now, I got an achievement that said use the teleporter for the first time. It's like, where were you 2 minutes ago? Or in an asteroid field. Little floating pebbles on it. It's kind of cool, though. Neat little spot. Whoop. Got the Chivo for collecting 75 stars. I don't know if there's an end, necessarily. Like, if you go through so many biomes or so many portals, you beat the game. I am noticing that we're not seeing any dragonfly fellers yet, although there's one up there. Oh, here we go. Now we're seeing them. Dip down. Really threading the needle here. Oh, buddy. Our best run yet. Ooh, should I go for that one? That's a little scary. Ooh, it's getting real dense. Real heckin' dense. That one? That's my answer. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. How did I not die? Ooh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shnikes. Portal. Oh, don't hit the thing, please. Oh, come on. Might have missed my opportunity. Oh, no, it respawns. Okay, good. Get me out of this fucking asteroid zone. Into purple thunderstorm floating island zone, of course. Could forget. With rainbows all the way across the sky. Excuse me while I kiss that guy. I think it takes a moment for the new dragonflies to spawn, which is fine. Fine by me. I'm kind of surprised we've been living this long. Don't you worry, Alex. That's all. Your luck's about to change. Now for the portal. Woo! Alright, now knowing that the portals respawn makes it less scary to, like, jump on an opportunity the minute you see it. Jump on it. Wasabi. Ooh, do I get another fella? Or is that illegal? Oh, I'm hit the wall. Oh, I didn't hit the. Oh, I hit the floor. Unfortunate. But now we know. Now we know. New best score. Oh, another 3,000 or another 200. 184 more points would have been a funny number. Another 2,184 would have been another funny number. Go again. And it seems like we're in the same zone we just died in. The fella. Yeah, so far, ooh, shit, so far, that scary ass fucking asteroid zone was the scariest one. The greed, man. Yeah, I was very curious. I was like, what happens when you collect a third one? Does something cool happen? 20 combo, nice. We're gaming. We're flying and we're folding. We're folding and we're flying. Yeah, if I stick around, if I overstay my welcome, and grab another buddy, another friend. I want the buddies. Whoa, 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 hit the wall. I want to overstay my welcome. I want to learn. I want to get learnt, baby. Is it looking any better, Helgason, now that we've kind of lowered some settings? It's being nice. Whoa, get the guy. Yeah. Oh, hit the wall. No. Oh, wow. Good to know you can go through trees. I realize this is a lot of fast movement, so if there was ever an opportunity for the game to struggle, this would be it. What's up, Farside? It's pretty good. It's pretty cool so far. This is one of those games where it probably would be kind of tough to, like, play for hours and hours. Like, doing a 24-hour marathon of this would be, you know, a little bit stressful and also a little bit sanity draining. But yeah, this is one of those kind of like Super Flight to just kind of pop on and play for half an hour, maybe an hour if you're feeling frisky. It's pretty cool, and it feels real easy to control. Controls are nice and tight. Woo! And tight controls. Pretty chill. There's two kinds of modes. There's arcade mode and simulation mode. We're doing arcade right now. I don't know what simulation mode means. I'm guessing maybe it means less of these like little fun point things to pick up, because we have like sort of an objective. Your objective kind of sort of is to collect these dragonfly icons, and as you do, it opens portals to new realms. Go into that realm, you collect more dragonflies, you run into a wall, you shit your pants, rinse, lather, repeat. And I don't think there's like an end in sight. It's just a procedurally generated game. Every seed is different. Probably one of those games where you just go until you die and you're just trying to get like the newest high score. And I'm sure there's probably people that are very good at this game. It's been out for about 6 months. There's probably people that have played this game a bunch and have gotten like obscenely high scores. Got one dragonfly. I want to see what happens if you get more death. If you get more than the minimum amount of dragonflies to go to the next world. Can you make your own plane? I don't think so. I also don't know if you can unlock more planes. There's 3 plane variants available to you at the start. There's this one, which is the starter kind of default plane. Has just even keeled stats. The other plane has worse handling but better speed. The other one the third one has better speed. I'm sorry, better handling. All right, let me start it over. Better handling and worse speed. The other one is worse handling and better speed. Right now, this is just the average kind of balanced loadout. But yes, I am curious. You want to get the little star boys to get more points, and if you get a whole bunch of them in a row, you build combos, like I almost did there. Combo plus 500. So if I found another run, oh, I ran out of stamina. Speed. If I found another run right afterwards, it would kind of build into the combo. Becoming clear to me that the longer I persist in any realm, the more likely I am to fuck up and eat shit. So that's one combo and a combo plus. I guess plus 10, basically. We got a plus 20 combo at one point earlier. Okay. Enough. Because, yeah, if you stall out, you will just, like, drop like a rock, and it's not very fun. Not very fun eating shit, unfortunately. Yep. Alright, so we got 2 of those guys. If I can get a third one, just to see what happens. My own curiosity. And then we'll try the portal. I just would like to know. I would like to know what's going to be. There's one over there. Target acquired. Ooh, I'm going to drop. I'm going to stall out. Yep, be careful. Ooh, boy. Do a barrel roll. Oh, there we go. Actually, can I do a barrel roll? I don't think you can. I don't think you can do barrel rolls. Maybe it's for the best. So now, here we go. Home free. Maybe. Oh, all right. So now we have... So it didn't add like a third. It didn't like do anything obvious. Grab that one just for funsies. Whoa, yes I can. And then knock the wall. So I'll take the first portal I see. Just get me the heck out of here to a new zone. New opportunities. Unless that ship has sailed. Purple. I'll take the purple zone. Purple portal. Off to the purple zone, to the grape zone. It's a great place. And one. Whoa! Whoop! Hit the wall. I was gonna say, if I can get them in like one quick run, that'd be very dashing. But then I died. I was starting in the asteroid field, so maybe the zone you die on is just where the next one begins. It's all just kind of one continuous, like, yeah, just kind of hop from one to the next. We start at the same one. The asteroid zones for me are probably the scariest. Everything feels so condensed. At some point, I am curious to try the other planes. The planes. The blue zone. That one. And that one. And... get all those. Take the yellow one. No, I won't. I'm gonna miss, because I'm very smart. Going fast. Back in the Minecraft zone. Cloudy, overcast skies with rainbows. Chance of rainbows. Chance of cube islands. Like the clouds hanging from rope, from little strings. That's cute. And it's intertwinkled with asteroids. Intermixed. I'd take that. Probably not. I should probably not take too many risky endeavors. Again, it seems like the procedural generation just keeps the ball rolling. I don't think you can hit a bottom necessarily. And you should never hit a bottom. You know, you should never hit your bottoms. You know, treat them with the utmost respect. An achievement for collecting 300 starsies. Oh, hit the wall. Okay, don't hit the wall. Don't do it. Don't do it. Those guys, yeah, like little speed boost. So it kind of makes it worth the risk sometimes. Speaking of worth the risk. Oh, fuck, it's just a wall. Yeah, I thought maybe there was going to be an exit. There kind of was on the left, but scary. Scary times. Go again. Yeah, sometimes you just have an opening that is very, very narrow, or really just doesn't exist when it comes to jumping in for something. It's like this guy. Should I be going for it? Probably not, but I'm doing it. I'm dead. Almost, though. Almost. Go out and say planes. That one which is speed and shitty control, and that one which is shitty control, or great control and shitty speed. I mean, I guess more speed can really be nice, because if you stall out, then you're really in trouble. But you would think more handling would be nifty. Let's go with the high speed one, just to try it. Like it looks like a jet. And I can definitely feel the less good maneuverability, but it's still okay maneuverability. It's enough. Well, I say that. It feels like enough for now. Like it's fairly tight turns. The tightness is, you know, respectable tightness. It's no fucking gorilla grip, but you know, it's got a little something going on there. Ooh, this is scary. Oh yeah, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no goddamn way. We'll try this other plane for a bit. We want to try all three, but I'll probably just stick with the default. I'm with Farsa though. It'd be interesting if you could like make your own, but I don't know exactly how that would work, because paper folding is gonna sound strange, but I know computationally speaking, paper like folding things is hard for computers to do. I mean, granted, this is just with like paper, so like how hard, you know, how complicated would it need to be? But I know that like, yeah, that like folding algorithms can be very expensive. So they would need to have like some like limitations on how many times you could fold a certain piece, that kind of thing. It'd be a cool idea though, especially because I know there are people that do like really fancy schmancy kinds of paper airplanes, not just the default that we all remember from elementary school, but really fancy ones. And there's like competitions, and there's like engineering courses that do that is like an extracurricular thing, which is kind of neat. So did I get it? Oh, okay, so the hit I'm dead. I'm dead, yeah. The hit spot, or the collision for picking up one of these things, is pretty generous. Yeah, there's like a competitive scene for it, and like high schools and colleges do challenges for it, which is kind of nice. All right, friends, let's jump back into this one. We'll try this other kind of jet looking plane for a little bit longer. I'll probably try the one that has worse handling. I'm sorry, better handling but worse speed. We'll try that one just to say I've tried it, but knowing me, I'll probably just stick with the default, because I'm a default kind of guy. I'm a default Andy. I tend to play it safe and stick with what's well-rounded in games like this. Now, if you aim upwards... Okay, if you aim upwards and you go through the boosts, it doesn't necessarily let you gain altitude very well. You still run out of juice pretty quickly. Could have tried that. So it's more for... Oh, yeah, there it is, and you're fucking dead. Yeah, so it's more for... if you wanted, like, an existing boost to your current vector, basically. Yeah, it's not really like a reset to help you gain velocity. And the velocity gains are very temporary. Another combo? Might as well. But it still says ×1 on the top right. Woo! Oh, too much. Yeah, in the top right, I still see it says ×1, and I'm guessing the multiplier maybe happens as you go through different portals. So maybe I should prioritize above all other things. Doing the dragonfly feathers. Grab that needle. There we go, baby. There we go. And also, risky flying also gets you big score, like big points. Because look at that, I just did like a bunch of like narrow gap traversals, and I get big points. Or bigger points. Flying through the little stars things is nice for sure. Do I dare? I don't know if I should. Oh, I will dare that one though. Yeah. Still So now let's see. Now we got that ×1. I go through a portal. Will that up the ante? Oh. It does. It does up the ante. So now, cool city. I like this. The combos are worth more. Like these like vertical columns. That's pretty cool. Like a very, very like oppressive electronica kind of vibe. Very ominous and scary and a little bit evil. Menacing intent. Woo! The different biomes is a nice touch. And even if it is just kind of shuffling through a handful of them, it's nice to kind of have that constant mix-up. That asteroid field is still the scariest. I don't know if it's actually the hardest, but it feels the scariest. All about vibes. Should I go for that one? I'm going for that one. I think if I kind of hang left or down. Ooh, buddy. Oh, it was not worth it. Not worth it. I thought I could skidoodle right through there. I tried to skidoodle, but instead I skidaddled. Also, 10 million. Oh, never mind. I thought that was like the high score for the current world. I think that's the seed number for the current world. We spawn here. Do wonder if it's still the same current world. I guess it's like a different remix of the current world, basically. Maybe a different seed, but the same general aesthetic. Go for that one. I think I might also switch to another plane a little bit here. Try the high momentum or high maneuverability one. Since the game definitely rewards risky flying. I just fucking hit that dead on. It rewards risky flying. Definitely tempted to like go all in. It's the wide fella. Ultra wide. Maneuverability feels nice, but I can already feel the speed is kind of grungy. So it'll be less horizontal shenanigans and more just going down. Also, the wideness means I'm gonna have a harder time threading through tricky little maneuver spots like this right here. I still got it. Oh, baby, still got it. Oh, purple. Purple is ice. Oh, instead we just go through another one? Sure. Oh, never mind. I guess that was fakies. That was not realsies. We got ice and green. And saying, what is the portal already? That was just a little visual snafu. But once again, looking for the dragonflies. The nice thing about Superflight is that it's on like crazy sale right now. It's 80% off, so it's like 50 cents or something. This game I think is $3 full price. I don't know if it's on sale right now, but it is a pretty cheap budget title, and I'm sure once it inevitably goes on sale, if it hasn't already, it too will be like, you know, $1 or so if you're so inclined. Yeah, no way. Ain't no way. So yeah, both this game and Superflight scratching a very fun itch when it comes to popping into a game, just kind of vibing out and chilling for half an hour, maybe an hour at a time. It's not addictive necessarily. It's not like, oh god, I could play this for hours, but it's pretty neat. It's pretty fun. Just kind of heck around, fire it up for a little bit. Save off your favorite seeds, send them to your homies. Try to like do little challenges, see who can outdo each other's scores. Imagine playing this with a flight stick. I don't know if it's flight stick compatible, but that would be pretty interesting. I know, I probably can't get that, can I? I'll try it. Oh, nope, not quite. I maybe could have done it if I would have committed, but I got scared. Yeah, it'd be interesting if this game was flight stick compatible. I guess you wouldn't need much. Maybe that's the thing. Even if it, I guess like, as long as it is counted as a pointing device or just as a controllable device. Even if you didn't have like full button support, I don't need any buttons. The only buttons I'm pressing are WSAD. Actually, for that matter, grab my controller. Yeah, it does work with gamepad. So yeah, if it works with gamepad, presumably it ought to work with most flight sticks, you would assume. Or the starting gate. Actually, this might even work better versus just WSAD. WASD rather. This feels pretty good. It feels pretty good with gamepad. Grab these. jump up for that? No, I cannot. Woo! Going through it. And going through this little foggy zone, we found Silent Hill. Silent floating platform hill. Woo! Managed to finish Ghost of Tsushima. That's impressive. Very good game. It looks incredible, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't heard as much about the sequel. I know the sequel was like had some controversy when it like certain details about it were announced. I got achievement for dying 25 times. But I haven't like really heard anything, and now the game's out. All I know is that the game, both the original and the sequel, both look incredible. And a nice open, well, low-hanging fruit, my favorite kind. Go for this one. The long drive, yeah, that one does look good too, Meerkat. That one does look really good. A good, just kind of chill vibe out game. And as the name would imply, you're in it for the long drive, the long haul. Yeah, it does sound fantastic. Kind of vibe out with it. It's good to have that just kind of like just fucking around and chilling kind of game. A 100 combo. I could have maybe tried that, but I'm learning more and more. Risking it for the biscuit is kind of fun when you're early game, but once you get a couple portals in, like, you have a greater responsibility to yourself and your community to try to live. Trying to not jump for the dragonflies that are like, you know, just deliciously, delectably close. Like that one, maybe. Yeah, I need to risk it. Well, I didn't. Well, it was a little risky, but not too risky. But this one kind of like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Divert. Look elsewhere. Here's one. Target acquired. Takes a long time. Yeah, I don't know how long it takes to beat the game on average, but I'm under the impression that it is indeed a long playthrough if you commit to the bit. Oh. I saw a dragonfly there, and I got excited. Afar. There's one. Ooh, I don't like that angle. This one, yes. This one, yes. Maybe. Yes, maybe. Whoop. I still got it. Ooh, scary purple. Scary purple vortex. Let's fucking do it, baby. Snow? It's purple snow. Purple snow. Purple snow. Do all the bad stuff. There you go. There you go. Do I get this perfect line? Coming on this perfect line. There we go, baby. There we fucking go. Clean. Oh man, look at all these open dragonflies just for free. Sitting out in the open for all to see. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't even get you any like, well, maybe it gets you a little bit of points, but not much. Onto the blue zone, baby. An achievement for going through 10 teleporters. Can I take this one as well? No, I cannot. Well, this is cool. Instead of like the vertical gray columns, it's just kind of bunched up rectangular, or like squished down cubes and columns and rectangles. Ew, gross. Oh, I thought the Dan's game was for like driving while on your phone and that kind of shit. No, the Dan's game was for talking about kilometers. Real talk, I kind of love kilometers in video games. I mean, miles are what I use in real life. But yeah, in video games, with very little exception, I'm all about metric. Of course, the difference there is I do default to Fahrenheit. I know, I'm sorry, Canadian and European and just non-American individuals. I do default to Fahrenheit instead of Celsius, and honestly, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, Fahrenheit's better because 0 to 100 just makes sense. No, I mean, it's just whatever you're used to, honestly. Like, you know, there's no better choice for me, but it is what I'm used to in the case of Fahrenheit versus Celsius. The nice thing is that, like, I tell myself I'm okay enough at doing the conversion in my head, where if someone says, like, oh, it's like 12 degrees Celsius out there, I could be like, I could kind of get in the ballpark. I usually like to differentiate if I'm talking about how hot it is or cold it is outside. If I give a number, I will follow it up with what flavor of number it is. When the game doesn't support it. Yeah, if it's in real life, if I'm looking, you know, like measuring distance in real life, especially like driving or traveling distances, then yeah, I will just stick with miles if that's an option. Oh, I already have the, what am I doing? I already have the thing. Unless I had the second one. I just had the one. What about wrong choices like Kelvin? Now, Kelvin would be the, like, if someone is unironically describing temperatures in units of Kelvin, it's because they're a scientist. It's because they just came from the lab and they're on like autopilot and they didn't realize what they were saying. Or they're just flexing to, like, you know, appear very smart. Which, fair. But that'd be a good bit where, like, someone just, like, casually throwing out Kelvin units. And just colloquial, just plain casual conversation. Everyone else is like, excuse me, what the fuck? Alright. Now, does it going through these give you points? No, but it looks cool. Blink. Go blink. Yeah, freedom units. What's up, Harry? What would 5 Celsius be? They'd be pretty cold. Would that be like 40 or like 45, something like that? Because if 32 is freezing, 32 is 0, basically. 5 would be like, yeah, I would guess like 40. Like 12 would be like 50 or so. I know it doesn't increase or decrease linearly. And I also know that if Celsius gets down low enough, then the scaling, or not the scaling, but like the like pacing of the numbers inverts. And if you go low enough into Celsius, that same number in Fahrenheit is actually warmer. A lot of times, like, you know, the lower number in Celsius is more significant. Like, you know, 50 Celsius versus 50 Fahrenheit. 50 Celsius can be way hotter, obviously. But yeah, if you get like low enough into the dredges of numbers, negative whatever it is, like say 100, negative 100 Fahrenheit is warmer than negative 100 Celsius. Well, again, I don't know if that's the point where it turns over, but if that were that point, that's to describe the phenomenon. 41. There you go. There you go. 1595. We're on ×6 combo right now. At least I'm assuming that's a score multiplier. Maybe it just means you've gone through this many portals and you're such a gamer. But no, the combos are more bountiful. They're more lucrative. Lucrative and delicious. That being said, it took us longer to find the dragonflies. Like, I'm looking, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. My peepers are peeping, and we're not seeing any fellows. I wonder if you have to like do things and like collect points to get the dragonflies to start to spawn, or if it's a time thing or a distance thing. Just kind of vibe out and chill until they start to notice them. Probably gonna switch back to the default plane. I would say the default one is the one I like the most, but the maneuverability is nice. Oh, I'm going through it. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so now I think it's a score thing. A score thing. Once you like do cool things and get big points, then the dragonflies begin to appear. Did I pass one of them? I probably did. I could try for that one. The thing is, sometimes you don't notice it until it's too late, or even worse, you see one, but it's like risky. You're risking it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. That's a little dangerous. A little dangerous. So I try to choose my fights. Pick my fights accordingly. Here's some green boys. But I'm scared. Maybe this one? Ooh, also scary. Because it's procedural generation, I don't think I can, like, run out. So, unless there's a bottom, unless there's a floor to reach, I think I can like, take my time. There's no time limit of sorts. We're just gonna vibe it. Yeah, let's go for maybe that one down there. I think I see an ouch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's free. It's free. There we go, baby. There we go. The thing is, the maneuverability of this plane is great, but the fact that the speed is such dog shit means that, like, you stall out so quickly and so easily. So you don't really get the benefit of that added... ooh, this is dangerous. You don't really get the benefit of that added maneuverability all that well. Clear skies. And by clear, I mean, well, kinda. It's still kind of foggy. Of course, fucking Star Wars looking zone right here. This is some fucking... You're on like the... I don't know, not exactly Death Star, but I don't know, just going through these like vertical columns. I think of Death Star-esque sequences. Try to get some points. Try to survive and wait for the dragonflies to spawn. To spawnify. There are also asteroids, because of course there are. Can't have one without the other. Can't have Star Warsian, Death Starian vertical columns without some asteroid belts. Asteroid fields. I will say, playing this with gamepad is way, way nicer. I don't know why I didn't think to try it earlier. Yeah, playing WASD is fine, but gamepad is the way to go. And like Meerkat said, I could see... Ooh, we're going fast. Ooh, I guess I never thought to try this. Just go real fast. Like Meerkat said, yeah, if you were to try this with like a flight stick, if you had one, you wouldn't need a fancy one necessarily, but... And again, there's no buttons. Like if I press A, B, Y, yeah, nothing happens. You can start, of course. That's all you can do, But yeah, nothing for, like, there's no, like, boost, there's no items, obviously, not that you would think there would be. All these combos. Combos on combos on combos. Oh my god, I'm gonna combo. Ooh, this is a little scary. I'm doing it. Hold my beer. Ah, my beer, give it back. I want my beer back, give it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Portal's open. I'm fucking dive bombing, bro. Woo! From one asteroid zone to another asteroid zone. This one it seems like a lot of the zones have like two flavors. That last one had vertical columns and asteroids. This one might just be double dip asteroids. Like you go to Denny's, they're like, yeah, the Grand Slam comes with bacon and sausage, and you're like, yo, can I just get double sausage? Can I just get double bacon? Alright, fucking weirdo. Like fucking freak. If that's what you want to do, you fucking weirdo, dweeb, idiot, loser, nerd. They don't say that, but they probably think it. Out loud. Go grab it. Oh, risky. Oh, I did it. I did it. For better, for worse, I done did it. I was like, can I get that as well? I wanted to get the portal and the starsies. Can I get to plus 10 or times 10? Maybe. I would say the chances are looking better than they ever have been. I also wonder if you go through a portal then hit a wall behind it, do you get got? If there's that moment where like it clips into an obstacle, if you get screwed by it, that'd be unfortunate. Let's hope I don't stick around long enough to find out one of these realms. Not stick around long enough, but am unlucky enough to find out. I think this is my highest score so far there. Times 9 and a 300,000 score. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And again, the game rewards going through stars, but also rewards dangerous flying, going through narrow passages. I don't think there's like a, you know, like in Star Fox, there's like I guess Z and R where you can go vertical, and of course double tap to do a barrel roll. I don't think there's anything like that in this game. There's no like bank option that I can see at least. No bank button. Roll or yaw, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's the control stick. That's all you get. That's all you get. This is probably for the best, because otherwise it'd potentially make it extra complicated. Starsies? Oh yeah. Dragonflies will soon be spawning, probably. I see some. Yes, there's one right there. I'm going for it. Oh, risky. Oop. I didn't commit to it. I was scared. Especially with this high of a score that we have, relatively at least. Ooh, also dangerous. Ooh, I'm stalling. Oh no, I'm stalling. I'm dead. That's a shame. That's a shame, man. I shouldn't have risked it. However, got a bunch of achievements just then. And I'm gonna switch back to the plane that I feel most comfortable. With whom I feel most comfortable. There we go. Unfortunate. But now I feel enabled with a good combination of speed and maneuverability. Classic. That is, the downside, of course, is if I were to play as that play we were just playing as for too long, At which point, then it's like, oh shit, you become used to it. Yeah, but see right there, I would have died just there because I would have instantly like bottomed out on momentum. So here it's like I have a lot more flexibility with going up a little bit, not just like stalling instantly. Woo! 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 Yeah. However, like I said, I'm like encouraged now to play a little dangerously. Now, take a drink, right? Take a drink. I'm about to do the obvious thing that I do all the damn time, but I could see people doing speedruns in this game, where they're like trying to get to like level 10 as fast as possible. The obvious thing, of course, is going for score challenges, but I could see a tricky thing would be like getting a certain number of combos or a certain number of world traversals in a small amount of time. There's no in-game timer that I can see, at least, but, you know, just use some other third-party tool for that. I guess I'm doing it. Oh, baby. Oh, mama. Okay, we got it. Another? Woo! Yeah. This plane is the superior plane, for my money. Others might disagree. Woo! Others might disagree, but this feels so zippy and fast compared to the slow fucko that we were playing as earlier, which was great for its maneuverability technically, but man, it bottomed out and stalled so quickly. Here, it's like I feel zippy and I feel I can like do so much. And the plane that's super fast, I mean, it's fast, but the zippiness when it comes to like pulling hairpin turns is not nearly as good. Feeling, okay, except for cases like that where I do eat shit. Like, I'm kind of curious if I were to go back to the other one. See how that feels comparatively, but I think I'm going to determine, like, very quickly that that default one is just the best choice. Oh, that's kind of a cool maneuver. I actually gained a lot of velocity there. Or regained, I guess. We'll see. I'll play with this one for a little bit, see what we can do with this, but we're like getting more of a feel for how this game feels. And of course, if you just dive bomb, oh, I missed. I didn't miss. I got it. Or just dive bomb and just kind of go full tilt, full nuts to butts, balls to my ass, balls to the wall. Can I pull that one off? That'd be pretty slick. What if I just dive? Oh my god, I did it. Can I do it again? Can lightning strike twice? Oh! Yes, it does. Jesus. That's very scary, but we fucking did it. Woo! Got the portal. Very risky though. And now that we have 3 portals, now I'm like encouraged to maybe go less risky. Be smart. But that's a legit strat, just like fucking tilting downwards and open for the best, because a lot of the times you do have an open gap underneath you, but not always, not always. I feel like, just statistically speaking, you're more likely to, you have the greatest opportunity to smack into a wall when you're like doing anything going horizontal, whereas if you're going vertical, as long as there's no floor underneath you, you're fine. But like here, it's like, yeah, just go down and you're fucking good, baby. The valid strat, and I need to do it more often. Any sort of like diagonal motion means you're risking it from a vertical and horizontal perspective. But if it's all vertical, all downwards, and you have one dimension to worry about, it's still a problem. It's still risky. Like you're simplifying the issues. You're simplifying the risks. Did I? Oh, no, I shouldn't have. That would have been foolish. Whoop, can I get it? Oh, I was thinking maybe I could swoosh up. Maybe I could pull a fast one. Weird that sometimes the dragonflies spawn almost instantaneously. Maybe it's because you just have like a high score going into a portal. Whoa, that was risky. I fucking did it, but that was risky. That's the thing. You're rewarded for being risky. You get more points. Just get it for the biscuit. Oh, Obama. Okay, there we go. Now, I know it sounded like I said Obama, but I said oh mama. But it'd be funnier if I said, when things get scary, it'd be funny if I just invoked Obama's name for no reason. Right. I see clear blue skies. Is that tranquility? Not really. It's snow and ice and clouds. Different, I'll give him that. Good. Hip, 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 hip. gonna just dive this time. Oh, okay, we'll go this way though, yes. I don't know, I gotta say, at first I was kind of not so sure on the big speed plane. I think I'm kind of getting used to the big speed plane. I'm kind of vibing to it. Also, it looks really badass. I like how it looks like a jet. The looking cool is perhaps equally important, maybe even more important. Now, if this were a real video game, a real modern video game, it would have like microtransactions and like some kind of gachapon mechanic where you could get like vapor trails. Get like vapor trails added to your plane, so there's like a cool little after image that you leave behind you. And like anime ladies with like big boobs you could have on your, as like stickers on your plane. You know, then it's a real video. Until then, it's just a pretend video game. And let's be real, any game that does not have anime boobs, you know, it kind of like just already is disqualified. So that, you know, basically what I'm trying to get at is 0 out of 10, literally unplayable, no boobs. Like, what do you expect from me here, man? This is nothing. Unplayable garbage. Of course I'm kidding. This game is pretty cool. Having a fun time. I know, no microtransaction gachapon mechanics. However, it is, I guess, fun. So, I guess that's its one redeeming quality. I guess it's a fun video game. Unfortunately, god damn it. I'm mad about it. I wonder if there are people like that, where they go like, oh man, it doesn't have microtransactions, I'm sad about it. I wish this had gachapon. I wish this had, like, more or less gambling for children that would cause me to get addicted. Why doesn't it have this? I'm so sad. The game is so lame. It's one of those where you buy it and you can just play it. And that's it? You just play the game? You don't have to, like, get the battle pass or shit? Oh, man. So sad. Surely there's not people like that, right? Grab the boost. Oh, here we go. Risky, I'm doing it. Oh, yeah. One. Oh, I just passed another one. Oh, out the corner of my ass. Whew. Just a, if there was some kind of way to automate the playing of this game, like, right, like some kind of script, some kind of trainer that can just kind of figure the game out for you, you just kind of play it in the background, this would be a really cool screensaver kind of thing. Cool screensaver or cool, like, even better, like the start, like some kind of scene where the stream is I'm going BRB or I'm starting soon, some kind of just infinite procedural generation thing that kind of plays itself. You just played yourself, and it just kind of auto plays and it just does whatever while you're getting the stream set up, or you just need something on screen while you're yapping, while you're talking. Now, it wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't be as fun if you're not the one in control, obviously, but just from a, you know, just something to look pretty while you're kind of doing other stuff. Ooh, do I go for it? Nah, it's not worth it. That one, though, I'd have to go up a little bit. Uppies? Yep. Oh, I didn't grab it. Heck. That's okay. I just assumed I would snag it. I think it's a good plane. I do like it. And the thing is, I'm getting used to it, and I think the other thing is, it's probably one of those, dare I say, it comes down to preference, and maybe also comes down to, like, knowing how to use the planes to the best of their ability. Like, in the case of this game, this plane, knowing not to put yourself in situations where you need, like, crazy hairpin turns, unless you have the speed to back it up. Situations where you like, are better suited, or not better suited, what am I trying to say, that you're, like, situations where you're better positioned. You're better positioned to deal with going fast and kind of rolling with the punches. That bigger, wider plane seems like it does better with low speed. Well, not low speed, because again, you stall out so quickly. Certainly with this plane, going fast at all times is paramount, and it's easier to, like, swoop back up and gain some some altitude. I guess elevation. No, it's altitude. Altitude is when you're flying, when you're in the air. So yeah, it's like gaining altitude is easier with this plane, but it seems like it's really best if you're just always going fast and kind of leaning into its strengths. The balance plane, I don't know what the balance plane would really emphasize necessarily, but this one's like, if you're going fast at all times, the lack of maneuverability is not necessarily a deal breaker. I mean, I can definitely feel it. I can definitely feel how it doesn't turn as tightly. But if you're going fast enough, and you can dip so easily too. The dipping just straight down versus banking left and right is really not as much of an issue with this plane. And maybe that's the thing, really, is that it comes down to knowing when to bank, knowing when to dip. Maybe it just comes down to just knowing the game as opposed to knowing the individual planes. Should I go for it? I'm doing it. Was it risky? Yes. Am I doing it? Yes. Yeah, maybe the more I think about it, maybe it's less just getting like the planes figured out, and more just getting the game figured out. Once you're like familiar enough with the game, you could probably fudge it with just about anything, but I am liking this plane more than I thought it would. We get cubes and rectangles and asteroids. We get 3. Look at that. Yeah, I'm also less afraid to just go straight fucking down. Just fucking bolt downwards. Straight y-axis. Actually, I guess it'd be z-axis. Because that really is a good get the fuck out of the situation approach. Get the fuck out of there. So it's a good way to get out of the out of scary zones. It's not always gonna work, but I find that that's a good solution if I'm unsure of what to do next. When you're out of ideas, dive, dive, dive. Like, look at that. It got me out of that zone, easy peasy. That's probably what the pros could do for this game. The professional fold-in flyers. Fly-in folders. 261. What was my last high score? I think it was 367. 1,000, that is. 367,000. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That was a little risky, but we did it. Only a matter of time, though, before I overcommit and I go south when I shouldn't. Or I like dip down when I shouldn't and I get fucking hecked. Heckin' fucked. We're going real fast right now. Do I go through there? Risky. We're doing it. Oh, it was risky and it was not worth it. Unfortunate. Oh, big score. Oh, never mind. That was my high score. That 408 was my high score. So now that I've like had an extended run with that plane, I go back to the default. I don't think I'm gonna do the big boy anymore, but if I go back to the default boy, will I be sad about the lack of speed, or will the enhanced maneuverability feel better? I think already I like the enhanced maneuverability a lot. I think I like that a lot. It still feels fast enough where I'm in pretty good control. But yeah, I really, really like just that little bit of added maneuverability. I think it's a difference of a half of a circle thingy. A half of a point. Woo! That was a little close. A little bit close. Yeah, I think it's like you either have 1 and 3 or 1.5 and 1.5, or I guess maybe 1 and 2.5, because oh no, I think I was right the first time. I think it's 1 and 3 or 3 and 1 and then 1.5 and 1.5. So it's not that big of a difference, but I don't know, I feel like I can really feel it here. So I think I might just stick with the default. I might switch every so often to the other guy, but I think this is the way. This is the choice. The correct choice, even. I do wonder, so since this game's been out for 6 months and some change, if the developers would consider adding more. They really wouldn't need to, honestly. I mean, a DLC or like some kind of paid thing to add like cosmetic things, I guess, would be one thing, but mechanically speaking, yeah, like, would you want something that, like, would you want like, you know, like a thing that flaps like a bird, maybe? I'm just trying to think, like, what else could you add to this as far as the control options go? Anything that flaps like a bird would kind of defeat the whole paper airplane aesthetic. I guess you could do like different kinds of paper. That seems like it would potentially get a little weird. Like heavier paper, lighter paper, or maybe like other environmental effects, like heavier winds or something, or like headwinds where you fly against. Oh gosh, this could be a little scary. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like some kind of headwinds you could fly against, or a jet stream you could fly into. I don't know, I feel like maybe those things would kind of overcomplicate things, so... Not sure if you'd gain much by adding those mechanics without getting lost in the sauce. Ooh, do I go for it? I'm going for it. Double. 1, 2. Alright, very nice. Woo! Ooh, that was a smooth move. There we go. There we go. Smooth moves, baby. Ooh, this is cool. I'm doing it. I feel like I've had dreams of doing shit like this. Oh! Hopefully dreams, not nightmares. There we go. Kind of going through this, like, very... Okay, I'm not gonna try that one. But yeah, going through, like, a center column like that. Very satisfying. Definitely the kind of game where you just kind of go through this, have those little aesthetic moments that just look and feel really good. Woo! Yeah, that maneuver I probably wouldn't have been able to pull off with the fast plane, the fast jet. Do I try that one? Probably not. But I will do here. Woo! Try that one. Maybe. Is there any blue? Yes, there is blue. Good enough for me. Oh, baby, we did it. We fucking did it. See the opening, and there's that moment of hesitation, like, do I fucking commit? Oh, there was one right there, and I missed it. Do I commit to the bit? The boost. The points. Yeah, the boost does nothing for you point-wise. Just feels cool. I guess it could get you out of trouble sometimes. We'll say going through the rings of stars is a great way to get the combos. Going through the lines of stars is really hard. Or at least I have a harder time with it. These. Ooh, that's a free maybe? Oh! Almost missed it. Almost dropped it, man. I did not get the portal. Oh, it's very bright. It's very bright. It kind of hurts my... Scalds the retinas a little bit. There's one down there. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh, this might be horrible. Might be a terrible idea. I did it! Alright, on to the ice realm. Woo! Yep. Yeah, not quite, not quite. This line right here, can I get it? Up, 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 up. Yes, we did. Another line. Another one. Right, a ×5 combo. We're hoping to get that ×10. A ×10 will make me feel like I've beaten the game. I'll be able to rest well this evening. Well, on this fine day. And get the boost. There we go. We got it. We got it. This really is a the difference between flying and falling with style really does just kind of get down to semantics at the end of the day. Game is a demonstration of that like just of that debate. Is it flying or is it flying with style? What's up, Shake? Thank you for that raid, buddy. Shake the box, man. I haven't gamed with that man in literally minutes, and literally, well, like 40 minutes, 40 minutes and some change. Thank you, Shake. We're playing Fold and Fly. It's kind of reminiscent of Super Flight on Steam. Super Flight's been out for a couple years now. It's a budget title. I think I looked. It's literally like 50 cents on Steam right now. Not this game, but Super Flight. This game might be on sale. I don't know for sure. But full price, this game is like $3 or $5. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty neat. I got a review key through Keymailer. I kind of grabbed it on a whim. I was like, I don't know. I mean, it seems like the kind of thing that I would be able to play for like, you know, a full stream, but nice as a good little bonus kind of deal. You know, you need something to fill in some time for an hour or two. Fire up this game, and it's pretty cool. Fire up this game for like just a little bit, play it for a little bit of time. Wouldn't really be able to play it for like hours on end necessarily, but playing for about 45 minutes or so, and it's pretty cool. I could see myself firing this up off stream, just to vibe out, you know, in between whatever I'm doing. If I've got like, if I'm like, I don't know. I don't really do this. I don't really like play video games during the workday. Of course, I mostly work from home, but I never have like games running in the background during my workday. But I could see like fire this up for 20 minutes during my lunch break, maybe. That's the thing. Like a lot of games, it's like, oh, if I play during my lunch break, then I'm gonna want to play it for more than 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But this I could see, like, just get a run going for a little bit, just kind of fuck around for a little bit and have a good old time. Ooh, do I go for it? I'm going for it. Oh, baby. Oh, mama. Anyway, thank you, though, Shake, for that raid. Thank you, Agasa, shouting out our boy. It was fun to play games with the boys. Some Vagante, some Night Rain, a well-balanced diet of games with the homies. Woo! Did I get the other one? I did. Vagante was good. Night Rain was good. I will continue to bang the drum of EDF, by the way, of Earth Defense Force. I think it would be a lot of fun with this group. With Krath and Shake and Alias, I think the four of us would have a really fun time with it. And I'm secretly, not so secretly, hoping that I'll get everyone addicted to the game. And then everyone buys Earth Defense Force 5 in the Steam sale, the holiday sale. And then we play that for like thousands of hours. I'm secretly, not so secretly hoping for that. Selfishly. Very selfishly. Meantime, though, yeah, Vagante continues to be fun. Playing games with these, whoa, hit the wall, is always a good time. Paper Plane Simulator. As always, Shake, if you have any clips you want to share, bud, I'm always super down with the shaky clips. For down skis for the shaky clips. Doesn't have to be from tonight, but Shake waits me all the damn time. He's a cool homie. Big fan of Shake the Box. Just so happens to be an entertaining content creator. In addition to being a friendo, he is a entertaining laddo. Big fan, man. Big fan. Stardew? Oh god, I can't imagine playing a game like Stardew for only 20 minutes at a time. Now, I've never actually played Stardew Valley, but I've played games reminiscent of it that's like, oh god, I've actually lost like 12 hours. What the hell? So many things to do, so many things to keep up with. Like, ain't no fucking way, man. Thank you, Aaron, for the Bomber Friend Redemption. EDF's a good one. I do love me some EDF. I only own 4.1 and 5, and I've played 4.1 pretty extensively. Decently extensively. But I've never beaten it, of course. And there's a bajillion levels in the game. And just 4.1. I'm assuming that 5 and probably 6 up the ante even more. If that was even allowed, if that was even thought possible. Possible, even. Now, what I really want, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, is those dragonflies. Blink. Is there another one? I saw another one. Ooh, I could have gone left, I could have gone right. I went neither. I went straight like a fool. Imagine being straight in 2025. Pretty cringe. Like 113. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch. Oh, that was risky. I done did it. Oh! That's scary. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh, I fucking slapped the penis on my wall. And my penis on the wall. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I've never beaten 4.1. And yeah, 5. I've heard good things about 5. I've heard mixed things about 6. There's been a couple other spin-off games, but I've heard mixed things about 6, but I've heard 5 is peak. 5 is very good. There are the mission packs. That's right. There's the mission packs in 4.1, which I do own. I do own the mission packs. So that's the thing, too. If we were to game with the homies and do some 4.1 action, I would have access to the full spread of the goods. Be able to spread the goods. I'd be able to spread it out. I'm just gonna dive bomb for this guy. Doing it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wario time. There we go. On to the second level. I know Shake said he's also going to be doing some traveling soon. Traveling soon to visit the homies, visit the fam for the holidays. Shake, if you're still listening in, I'd love to, like I said, if you have any clips you want to share, you're welcome to do so. No pressure. Don't have to. Not one to tell you what to do or how to live your life. I'd be curious if there were any games coming up this week you're excited for, excited to play. I would assume probably more Dwarf Fortress. Woo! I'm always a big fan of hearing what the homies are up to or soon to be up to. That one. You have been chosen. Just kidding. This one. I'm doing this one. You have been chosen. Woo! Portals now shall soon appear. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh! I'll get this one. And thankfully, I've yet to have an instance where a portal spawns inside an obstacle and you're just kind of screwed. Well, not so much screwed. You could always choose not to take a portal and just take a later one, but I've never been, like, bamboozled by taking a portal and then getting got and being like, what the hell? There's a thing right there. What the shit? That is a A very real fear in this game of just getting hecked by an unfortunate spawn. As it is procedurally generated, as you can imagine. It's all procedural generation. The level gen, that is, so... nothing is a given. Woo! Do I go for that one? Ooh, this is risky. This is risky, and I can't just dive bomb. Whoa! We got there. We fucking got there, baby. Take some, like, little fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a... oh, yeah, I didn't get the guy, unfortunately. Some fun little side journeys, some little side excursions. Nice thing with this game is that it does reward you for flying dangerously, for, like, having close calls, kind of going through gaps, flying not through walls, but around walls and going through tunnels. Like, look at the numbers that are appearing as I'm, like, kind of going through gaps and shit. Look at that. Big points. And, of course, also picking up the starsies. That's nice, too. Whew. Those multipliers, it's multiplying. It's electrifying as you go through the star combos. Get the circles, complete the lines. Get rewarded for your daring maneuvers. Anybody who's played this game and it's just sat in one world for like hours and hours and just never bothered to get more of a multiplier, getting an obscene amount of points from just vibing out in a single zone, because I don't think there's like a bottom. I don't think you can like run out of time or space. Just kind of hang out as long as you want to, which is great, because otherwise that would be very scary and very stressful. Whoa, that was scary. Okay, that was risky. That was an unnecessary risk, and I fucking did it. Some fellas need some dragonflies to spawn so I can get the heckles out of here and into the next zone. Zonification. Hoping that'd be a double boost. Because if you go through the little portal, not the portals, but those little like vortex things, those are just like a nice speed boost. I could have maybe tried that one. Ooh, this is fucking terrifying. What am I doing with my life? Pulling it away, man. I've got so much to live for at the ripe young age of 36. Woo! Okay, we got it. Once again, you're rewarded. You're rewarded for flying close to the sun, man. Letting your Icarian wings take flight and possibly melt when you're close to the sun, bro. Let's go this way. Scary. Yeah, I think the multipliers only apply to completing the lines and the starsies. I don't think it applies to, like, flying close to walls. Could be wrong. 5 is good. Yeah, I've heard really good things about 5. Did I get it? I did not quite get it. Ooh, I might go for this. Boosting it into a wall like that, scary. Up! Okay, we're good. Up. Boost. Yes. And another dragonfly for no reason. Actually, no, those don't give you points, unfortunately. Alone, they do not give you points. 75% completion. Wait, 75% completion. Oh, to beat the game, that is, in 5? Oh, I should read that real quick. Right. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. There are limits, right? I think there's something like that in 4. In 4.1 as well. Because that's the thing. At least in 4.1, multiplayer gets fucking impossible after a certain point. And you kind of have to either, like, play single player or something. Or lower the difficulty, I guess. Because, yeah, multiplayer in 4.1 gets fucking bazonkers if you stay on, like... We never did, like, the ultra-hard difficulty, but we would try, like, very hard. And we would have to lower it to hard after a while, then we have to lower it to normal. We stubbornly refused to lower it to easy mode, but, like, multiplayer gets so hard because the enemies hit so hard, and you lose so much health on taking damage, and you lose so much health upon rezzing a homie. Upon rezzing a teammate in multiplayer. Whereas in single player, they know that you are the only, you know, that you're like, if you die, you're fucking dead. If you die, nobody could res you in single player, so as a result, you're a lot tankier. You can deal with a lot more bullshit. Did I go for it? Did it. Oh, another one. Oh. Yep. As a result, multiplayer in some ways feels harder. Like, yes, you can lean on your teammates to help you out and, like, helps diversify the damage, but I think you might even do less damage in multiplayer individually. So if you're like team play isn't exactly on point, you will suffer greatly. But it's so freaking fun. Even if, like, we're getting shit on, it's still a fun game. Thankfully, it doesn't happen until you're, like, 80 hours into the game. First, like, 70 hours, you're kind of flying through and just killing shit left and right. It's very satisfying. Deeply. Yeah, Inferno, that's the highest. Yeah, we never tried Inferno. Artist difficulty? Oh my god, that's impressive. That took, I'm sure, some big coordination. Was that in 5, Meerkat? EDF 5? These are all good things to note, because I do own 5. The reason I've been advocating for 4.1 is because I had some extra keys for 4.1 I just gave out to the homies. I had no extra keys for 5. But I would understand 5 is probably the better game. But they're also not cheap games, so it's one of those where, like, if I'm advocating that the homies play a multiplayer game, it'd be, oh, I'm dead. It'd be kind of shitty of me to be like, all right, everyone buy this, like, $50 game that not everyone is guaranteed to like. It's one thing if it's, like, $10, but... Because there's always the thing where it's like, oh, I bought the game and I played it once and I hated it. It's like, oh, shit. A waste. Now, who would not like EDF? That's what I'm saying. Who would dislike EDF? Who would dare? The terrorists. That's, you know, actually, no, not the terrorists. No, no, but the aliens that invade Earth. Those are the individuals who would not like EDF. The giant ants that you're fighting against, and spiders, and fucking kaiju that spawn in the later levels. They would dislike the game. Then any red-blooded humans would be all about it. The health and the number of spawns. Maybe that's what it's, the number of spawns. I would not doubt that. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Woo! Need one more. Get us out of this strange, beautiful, delightful place. On times 1. At first I was thinking that the dragonfly spawns were locked behind points or something. I don't think that's the case. I think they just spawn intermittently. So if there's like a function that determines when they start spawning, or a thing you can do to influence it, I think it's just like after a while they start to show up. Or distance traveled, it's like every so often there's a chance they'll start to pop in, and just do your best. Do your best. Be yourself. All the usual pleasantries. Boink. 27,000. Such a meager score compared to the 400,000 we were flying with earlier. Go through the gap. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah, see, we're getting about the same amount of points in flying through gaps that we were earlier. So I don't think flying through gaps gets a multiplier. I think it's just going through the stars multiplier is. And honestly, those become very lucrative. Also, dumb question. Can I fly through the husks of the trees? Yes, I can. Trunks of the trees, because they look very solid, but they are not. That would be kind of unfortunate if you're clearing a platform easily, and then you smack into a tree they didn't account for. So yeah, flying through gaps is very cool. Oh shit! Like, it looks awesome and it feels really cool, but it's not always good for scores. Trying to go for a good score, you want to get them starsies if possible. I saw a dragonfly for a moment there. Just a moment. Yeah, number of spawns. Yeah, I think that is like where things get really spicy. Single player, multiplayer, and also between difficulty settings. Scary. But it looks so cool and it feels so cool. Now we escape there. Ooh, this is dangerous. And maybe even not worth the risk. Oh, I'm bailing out. Whip. We got there. Never mind. I said I'm bailing out. What I really meant was I'm gaming and I fucking got that shit and I never doubted myself once. Okay, we're never mind. I'm not scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, 100% more damage. Exactly, but they produce more enemies, right? Yeah, so like, eventually just the sheer number of damage output that you're dealing is not enough. They have to like really be creative about your teamwork and your like positioning and just knowing how to deal with certain enemies. It becomes less of a numbers are in your favor situation and more of a you have to outsmart the game in those later levels, which makes sense. But yeah, multiplayer gets fucking brutal. Oh my god, that was scary. That was scary. I see some fellers. I'm gonna throw out the needle. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it, Shaggy. Here we go. We got it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Those guys. Yeah. Up to a ×3 combo. I feel like I've been in this fucking seat for a million years, but only the third portal. Woo! Almost slapped into the wall there. It's all shiny. It's like a city. Oh, am I in trouble? Oh, I'm in trouble. Fucking hell. I was doing so cool. I'm not gonna say I was doing good, but I was doing cool. We were doing cool maneuvers. Yeah, I like the sparkly lights. That's actually a cool vibe. It's like we're going through a city. Cityscape. But not a city escape. That's in Sonic. I'm going. Oh yeah! Another one. With barely any points to speak of. Just kidding. We're doing some maneuvers. Another one. No, let's go through this. Going through the lava zone. Woo! That was fast. Oh, mama. I was hoping it would actually be lava. Oh, look at that. Cool spires. That's cool. Some Taj Mahal-like shit with the tip of those spires. Oh, they're lighthouses. That's dope. Never noticed that before. That's a little scary. A lot of horizontal shenanigans, not a lot of vertical. Don't want to stall out if I can help it. That's a problem. Just talking about EDF makes me want to play it. God damn. Makes me want to just drop that shit and start playing that shit right now, but it's like fucking 1 a.m. Yeah. It's exactly 1 a.m. Wow. I was exactly on point. Better for worse. Boop, boop. That's a problem too. It's just not as fun for me single player. Like it's cool, but EDF really shines, and you've got like a full squad, and you're working together and having a good old time with the homies. That's where the game really takes off. That's part of why my friends and I back in the day kind of dropped off the game, because we got to that point where we kind of needed, maybe not needed to, but was encouraged to grind off stream, because this was before I was really streaming regularly, but grind on our own in single player mode, so we can like just replay levels and get more, basically up your max health. Pick up the little health pickups just off stream or on our own in single player mode, and just kind of hang out, do some like grindings, get some max health increases, and yeah, obviously that's not as fun. Kind of what caused things to stall out after a certain point anyway. The armor grind, yeah, like I realize that's probably what the pros do, and we got to that point where it was like in our best interest to do so, but couldn't really commit to it, or at least I couldn't. I got pretty bored of it, unfortunately. That grind becomes not as funsies. But that's actually one thing that I think would be easier now, because what I would do when we inevitably play some EDF 4.1 at least, is I would just use my existing save. I wouldn't use the overpowered weapons, at least not at the start. I would only bust out the overpowered weapons if we were really struggling on a level. But I would play a class that I haven't really played as much, like Air Raider maybe. I would play like Air Raider or Lancer or something like that. The class I haven't played as much. No, not Air. What am I? Not Air Raider. Whatever the guy that like calls in vehicles. I'd play that guy or Lancer, but not Ranger or Wing Diver, because those are the ones I played the most with the homies back in the day. But I'd play a class I've not played as much, and I would stick with mostly just weapons akin to the same level as my friends are playing. But in my back pocket, keep Wing Diver and Ranger as an option. So if we need to like clear a level and I need to like kind of nudge us along, I would use the supercharged classes, kind of help get us through. So it's like that would kind of help keep things interesting and keep us hopefully negate the need for the grind, at least delay the inevitable to grind so much later. It is called Air Raider. Oh yeah, the vehicle guy. Air Raider always seems so cool, but it was one of those where after a certain point, once you get into the campaign, you kind of like locked in with whatever your main, I guess 1 or maybe 2 classes are. Because yeah, if your Lancer is like level 12, like level 3, and your Wing Diver's level 80, and you're on mission number 60, you're not gonna bring the level 3 Lancer on the like 60th level, even on like the early difficulties, you're gonna really fucking struggle. So after a certain point, you're kind of committed. So as a result, there were inevitably classes that I was neglecting, not, you know, willfully necessarily, or maliciously even, but kind of how it went. Whew. We'll say this is one of those games where this is a good just kind of vibing and chatting kind of game, because you can turn some of your brain off, just play the game and not really overthink it, and keep chatting and feel good about it. But it's also interesting enough where like you're not like, it's not brain dead, that it's not complete brain rot, just partial. Now, it is sometimes hard to like look over and read chat, but it's pretty neat. Good for short messages. Mains on aerator. Oh, multiple aerators. That's interesting. Because usually what we would do is we would have like, maybe, sometimes we would have like, for like 4 of us, sometimes we would have like maybe 2 wing divers, or maybe 2 rangers. Usually 1 aerator. But I wouldn't think to do multiple aerators. It's not a bad idea. I mean, really, there's probably no classes where it's a bad idea to have multiple of the same class, except for Lancer. Lancer's really fucking tough. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know anybody that's ever done well with Lancer because it's really fucking hard. But it's certainly not a bad class. It seems really cool. Lancer seems like really neat, and some of the weapons they get seem hilarious. Fucking melee shit, and the cool shields, and some really cool armaments. You know, fucking rocket launches and shit. Clearing entire screens with a single bound, but man, that limited mobility is like a killer. Not the good kind of killer. Ooh, this is risky. Oh, whoop. Okay, it was not worth it. It was not worth it. Got a single goddamn dragonfly. What am I fucking doing with my life? What am I fighting for? Did I do it? No. Oh my god, we got the boost. I'll use the boost to get through. I will do this one. Hup. Oh, dangerous. We got there. Oh, that's actually nice. You get shared experience. That would help. That would definitely help. Yeah, 4.1 is like you're earning for what you're playing as, and that's it. Get fucking good, scrub. Woo. Now, does 5 also do the thing where, I'm sure you've seen this in 4.1 at least if you've played it, where there, like, the level is ending. Somebody, like, your homie killed the last enemy prematurely, and you're like, oh fuck, there's like 4 weapons right in front of me, and you're sprinting as fast as you can go, but it's like, fuck, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. The screen is fading to black. You're like, oh no, I'm trying to get that last thing, as the screen is fading out, and you're listening for the little like jingle confirmation as that you pick up the thing. Like, fuck, did I get it? Oh god. Hopefully 5 is maybe a little bit more forgiving with that, because that's fucking brutal in the game, where whatever drops, whatever you didn't pick up, by the way, what I meant, whatever you don't pick up, when the level ends, it's vanished to the ether. It's gone forever. You have to be very smart about that last kill. And of course, sometimes you can't control it, because sometimes you have NPCs that will fight on their own, and will have a mind of their own. Fencer is rough as fuck. Yeah, no kidding. No fucking kidding. The dash boost, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Ranger, I don't think is great for mobility, really. So I definitely don't doubt that, like, Lancer can outmaneuver classes like Ranger. That's the thing, though. Rangers, as the name Ranger would imply, I would assume at least, really shine in a range from it, so long as you're like away from the scary dudes. The dodge roll is nice, but yeah, with Rangers, I think you're probably meant to be pretty far away. Wing divers, you know, you get in there. But with fencers, they got shields, they have melee weapons. Like, fencers, I guess, are kind of meant to get in close and dangerous. Of course, they have rocket launchers. There are, like, I guess some snipers. I guess I don't know for sure for fencers. I haven't seen enough, but at least with fencers, like, they're equipped with some cool treats, some cool toys. Or getting in there nice and dirty. Nice and doity. But yeah, the stuff that vanishes when the level ends, that is still a thing. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. They do have just a running one for Ranger. I seem to recall there was like a dodge roll that was pretty snazzy for Ranger. Not quite. But I don't remember much. asteroid belt, asteroid field. Ooh, can I get... let's go for this one. Let's play it safe. Ooh, that's also risky. Am I doing it? I'm doing it. Yep, we got it. Yeah. Oh, that was a little scary, but we got there. And dive, dive, dive. Get the lighthouses again, baby. Yeah, the iframes, yeah, that's another benefit of the dodge roll. You're surrounded by dudes, just start somersaulting and hope for the best, just like Dark Souls. No stamina, well, actually, I don't think there was a stamina bar. I guess I can't remember. Evidence that I haven't played the game in a hot minute. Thing I wish to change. Post-haste. I wish to deploy post-haste. Alright, I'm gonna bank left because I think I saw the glimmer. Ooh, this is risky. Whoop! Okay, I survived, but I did not get the thing I wanted. I asked Santa for that dragonfly, and he did not deliver. OP did not deliver. I think you're right. That's like I said that and I was like, there's not stamina, and I was like, is there? I don't think there is. Woo! There's like, obviously with air raiders, they have the thing where they can't summon things until, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. That was scary, but I fucking did it. Fucking risked it, man. I know with air raiders, like, they can't spawn things until a certain number of bad guys have, right, like, enough bad guy points have been earned. Kill enough things to, like, summon the next helicopter or jetpack or shit. I remember the helicopters were kind of disappointing in that game because they were really awkward to fly. I never unlocked any helicopters that I enjoyed as an air raider. Well, I didn't play air raider that much, but, like, oh, I'm dead because I'm smart. I'm very smart. I'm gonna go back to the jet for a little bit just to try it out. But yeah, I never unlocked any helicopters I enjoyed because, like, the problem is I got so much time with Wing Diver. I got so much time with Wing Diver. If I'm flying and I want that kind of, like, incredible maneuverability, there's, like, really no other options. I'm just gonna go Wing Diver. Like, if I want flying and feeling awesome, just go Wing Diver, and that's all you need, baby. Everything else is just extra credit. Some go off time. Oh, that's interesting. I guess that's the thing. Like, if you're killing a bazillion bazillion like big enemies, if there was also a time requirement, you wouldn't be able to just spawn them. Still the best, yeah. Wing Diver is so freaking fun, and it feels so cool, man. It feels so cool, just like zipping in, dip, blast some shit, because they get some pretty good weapons. It'd be one thing if it was great maneuverability and okay weapons. You get some dope ass weapons with Wing Diver. Air Raider, you don't really get much for weapons. Like, you get cool vehicles and cool, like, support tools. But yeah, you don't really get a whole lot of, like, defend yourself weapons. You get some, but you're meant to be a support class with Air Raider. And let's be real, one of the nice benefits of Wing Diver is the strategic deployments of armor for the ladies, the all-female class of fighters known as Wing Divers, where the game reminds you over and over again. Now remember, Wing Divers tactically wear little armor so they can remain agile and nimble in the battlefield. So if you're a Wing Diver, make sure you take care not to linger for too long, because they care so much about your livelihood as a valued member of the Earth Defense Force. They really want you to remember the strategery of little armor being worn. Very little protection. We promise it's for strategy. It's not because we want jiggle. It's definitely not because we want boob. Is what the game is saying. Like, they're like, trust us, bro, we promise. Meanwhile, you play as Wing Diver and you can see their enhancements. They're what do they call it in Resident Evil 4? Ballistics. They're equipped with ballistics too. Lewis would be proud. Huge AoE, mid-range. Compared to a Ranger, yes. Compared to a Ranger, Rangers will always have the superior handheld armaments. No question there, yes. But like, oh, they get such good weapons so otherwise. Woo! Like, pretty darn good. Better than I would have expected. They get clothes in 6? Well, no wonder 6 is divisive. That's terrible. I mean, that's so respectful. That's so respectful. No, all jokes aside, I don't actually give a shit, but it was always something that I found amusing. It's a message you hear so often in the game, reminding you that they wear little armor for strategy purposes, not because we want to see boob. We would never secretly enjoy human form in a video game. Can never imagine that happening. I don't know anything about why 6 is considered to have a mixed reception. I don't know if it's like, if they do things weird and different, or if it's not different enough and it just feels like more of the same. I haven't really looked into it. I just remember hearing some folks saying, 6 wasn't as good. Don't know the deets. What I do know is we got it. I'm still feeling pretty good about this, about the fast jet. I like to think I can alter my playstyle accordingly, playing as the fast boy versus the default fella. I tell myself I'm able to like alter my gaming strategies accordingly. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it's true. Feels like I'm able to like mix it up and get good. Versus like one like obvious choice forever. Okay, I was gonna say, do I get more stars? Nah, I'll just go through the wall. Get me out of here. Whew. Yeah, the lances are good. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That plus the maneuverability, it's just, yeah, you could just zip in and fucking explode the asses. And I love exploding on some asses. Exploding on someone's ass, all about it. Kind of my whole thing. It's kind of my whole personality. Do I do it? Yes, we do it. Oh, that was fucking terrifying. Good lord. I feel like I fucking grazed my ass hair on that thing. Man, oh man. I fucking singed some body hair off that thing. How was that not counted as a loss, as an L? I was pixels away from losing multiple body parts, maybe even a few testicles. 3 or more. Whoa, man, okay. Getting dangerous out here, man. Getting dangerous. Have this guy. Woo! And this one too, might as well. I got a perfect line. Oh, coming in hot. Oh, baby. Okay. Oh, yeah. Whew, it feels good going fast, but good lord, it gets scary. Here's where I died last time like a dumbass. And by last time, I mean 2 levels, or 2 runs ago, but I had like a good, like ×7 or ×8 multiplier. Let us not repeat history, please. Be an opportunity. Do I take this opportunity? Yes. Yes, I do. With 0 fear in my heart. A little bit of fear in my balls, though. A little bit of those to be found. An opportunity here. Oh, I hesitated. All right, reset. Let's go for the reset. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Pretty good one. Oh, I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm scared of the repercussions. I'm going for this one. This one's, I think, fairly safe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mario time. Actually, I sounded like Luigi. Luigi. Mario time. Luigi time. All right, so a ×8 multiplier, pretty good. 2 more, and I've got ×10, and I can feel good about myself for once. Well, I will have earned some pride for my family, the Super Hobbit family name. No more shame. Oh god. See, I only got 1,000 for that close call. You kidding me? That one's free. Watch me say it's free and then die instantly on it like a dumbass. Or trying to get it. That one is at a discount. I'm not gonna say it's free, but it is at a steep discount. When you got it, baby. ×9, baby. With the level friends, run nothing but the oh yeah, the Super Soaker. Who could forget? Yeah, the Super Soaker. I don't remember it being full of piss, but I remember that I have the DLC. I have all the DLC for 4.1. So there's a Super Soaker full of water. And it's got like anime girls on like spray painted on the side of it. That tank is hilarious. Oh, but for Wing Diver, okay, I was thinking about the Air Raider vehicle, but you're right. For Wing Diver, yeah, there's like poison stuff that it's like shoots like a dark orange gloops. It's like dark orange, like biohazard, and it looks like very dehydrated piss. That's like vaguely familiar in my memory banks, but not my memory banks. Oh shit! Times 10. Here we go. Hold on to my peanuts. Here we go. Up. Times 10. Oh fuck. So now we get these lines. Big pointies, 5,000 instead of 500. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Big points. No whammies. Yeah, the acid guns. Okay, so it's a range. Okay, not Wing Diver. Someone has a super circus full of piss. Dehydrated acid piss. Whew, whew. Okay, we got him. All right, so keep it going, baby. Why stop at times 10? Let's go to times 11. The ball rolling. Just like Limp Bizkit taught us, keep rolling. Threading the gaps, baby. Threading the gaps. Gotta go for that one. I think. Yeah, we got an escape route. Oh yeah, we got so many escape routes. Go for that one. Let's just go for that one. Sparse ice pillars. Wide open spaces for now until it gets very congested with bullshit. See one dragonfly. We got an escape route planned. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get the heck out of there. There we go. Ooh, I could have gotten the double. I almost got the double. Feel a little bit nervous about going this horizontal, risking falling out. We got there. I have to remind myself I'm playing as the fastest plane, so the risk of stalling is less obvious. I missed. I can miss this one. Acid guns are hilarious. Yeah, I seem to recall them being a little bit unwieldy, but for certain enemies, they fucking rip and shrip and dip and clip. I've heard I seem to recall them being very, very enjoyable. Oh, whoa. We got there. Sometimes you gotta risk it, man. Ooh, this is dangerous, but I kind of wanna... Oh, okay, we're good. Like, we gained nothing for doing that, but it looked cool, and I felt cool, and my penis feels weird. Kind of tingly. It's got like a weird, funny sensation in the bottom of my pants there. Both of these are free, and the game's just being nice to me after it's rewarding me for my risk-taking maneuvers. Oh, let me just go around that portal. Yeah, super specific. Yeah, the close range is what's brutal about them. And if you're playing as Ranger, getting close with something like a weapon like that can be fucking terrifying. But it can be big. Big strats. Big shats. Do I go for that? Yeah, this biome frequently murders my ass. These sort of tall vertical columns is scary. And I keep getting, like, baited. I keep getting baited by being like, oh, look at this cool, risky-looking option that I shouldn't take, but I kind of want it because it looked cool as fuck if I got it. What frequently gets my ass in this biome? Or any of these vertical column biomes. The vehicles. I think that's probably generally the case. Is like a high-level air raider can absolutely carry the team. Maybe not carry, but can be like the vanguard to the team. Like the point man for, or point woman for pulling some cool shenanigans and leading the team to victory. The main like engine for through which you're able to smite the foes. Like the air raider is kind of what sets the rhythm, and everyone else is marching to their beat. An air raid. It's a high-level air raiders world. We're all just living in it. Because yeah, once you start unlocking the giant like ultra mechs to fight the kaiju and shit, oh baby, that's where air raider really pops the fuck off. Because at first we were like, oh, air raider's cool, like you get tanks and helicopters and shit, but then it's like, oh my god, you get fucking gigamechs? Are you fucking kidding me? Sign me the fuck up. Oh, the underground levels do suck. I mean, I like the little... I remember there's like the claw fellers. Or not claw, but like the little crawler boys. The crawler boys are neat. The underground levels are like... They're kind of neat, but yeah. Wing divers, it's a little bit rough. Air raiders, it's extra rough. Yeah, rangers really shine. I guess lancers will probably do pretty well too in the underground levels. I seem to recall there weren't that many underground levels, and the few that we saw usually weren't too difficult. But again, we weren't playing on the highest difficulty, so fuck do we know? Or fuck do I know? Oh, I didn't get all of them, heck. The underground only ones, yeah. I remember they're neat. Like, I'm glad they were... I remember being like, okay, well, we have something, but it's just not as good. It doesn't hold a candle to the open zones, the open air. I like the snow areas, but it kind of hurts my eyes a little bit because it's all so bright. So bright and so like luminescent. Still plays Air Raider. The problem though is like if you're again, it's that classic case where if it's like a super late in the game level and your only class that you've leveled to even have a fighting chance is Air Raider, then it's like, well, fuck me, I guess, right? Fuck me sideways. Oh heck. Times 16 combo. Good shit. Big high score. Got a 500,000 points Chivo. There we go, baby. What an absolute Chad. That's right, man. Carries the team. Yeah, Wing Diver's good too. Underground, I seem to recall being a little bit claustrophobic as Wing Diver, like bumping into walls and shit, but still really good. Destroying stuff. I remember specifically there are weapons in EDF where like projectiles will bounce off the walls, and some of those cavernous areas can be hilarious with weapons that bounce off the walls and killing all the bad guys, but it can be dangerous because you will fuck your own teammates with the like boing, 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 just bouncy boy weapons. Like, stop, you're killing us, Jesus fucking Christ. Good shit, man. Speaking of good shit, yeah, really fun little game. I'm really impressed. This was nice. Very cool little game. Fold and Fly, it's on Steam. Shoutouts to Keymailer hooking us up with a review key. That was really cool. Really good. And good as like just a little filler kind of game. And not to say like, oh, it's a filler game, like it's not worthy of your time on its own. No, it's a good game, but worked well for the stream, having only like an hour or two to play the game. It was really nice. Really impressed. And just so I'm clear, yeah, okay, so I was wrong earlier. The full price for the game is $4, $3.99 when full price. But it is full price right now. It'll probably go on sale, you know, in the inevitable Steam holiday sale that will probably be happening in a week or two, honestly, here on the December 15th. And there's been a few patches post-launch. Last one is on September 30th. And as you can imagine, with the Chivos, here, let's kind of take a quick look. Well, do I want to share it? Yeah, let's look. With the Chivos, kind of see that, here's like what are the things that we have not gotten. Yeah, we didn't fall 100 times. There we go. But we did get that 500,000 points before we died 100 times. 200 times. Yeah, the drop-off is pretty significant. It's pretty steep. But yeah, 1,000 combos, 100 teleporters. The developer's high score, oh my, 186,000. No, 100,000, 186 million. 186 million, good lord. Some folks have done it though. Some intrepid individuals have done that shit. Good lord. Impressive.